Oh, Henry, I am the dick dealer. I am. No, I'm not from the UK. Oh, shit, I forgot to make a short today. Oops. Get down. God damn it, get down. For the raccoons. Oh, you're okay. God, now I got you. Now you're from the UK. Now I see what you're talking about. For the raccoons. What for the raccoons? No, I didn't do that today either, gun dog. I sure did not. I didn't get a whole lot accomplished today except for mowing the yard. Stacy had to. We didn't go to Cason's football game tonight, so it was like an hour and over an hour and a half away. Well, she had to drive down there and get him anyhow because he cut his hand open and has to go get stitches. Fucking kids. What's up, Brian? Hunting trolls. That's an every night occurrence around here. What's up, Blake? If Stacy calls me, I'm going to have to pause the live for just a second and go talk to her and come back. If it'll let me. If it don't let me, I'll just start over. Scratching boomers, it's like 43 degrees outside right now. It's chilly tonight. So I got a hoodie on. Toby, pretty good today. Where are the raccoon bones? In that bucket right over there. Well, good. At least he's not dead. It was 90 there. Whoo, where's there? I'm over the heat. I'm done with the heat for the year now. I'm ready for cooler weather. Blake, why don't you load a couple of them nice bucks up and bring them right over to my house? Atlanta. Yep, it's here in old Nebraska. The evenings are getting pretty cool already. It's a little early, I feel, for it to be getting this chilly at night. That makes me think we're gonna have a pretty cold winter. I don't know, Blake. Lasso him up, put him in the horse trailer. Bring him on over. He's gonna love that, gun dog. Watch your mouth, kid. With a lasso. Lasso him. I seen that today. I seen that too, O. Henry. Good to see he's getting some stuff posted. There you go, Blake. Snare one. Just set a lasso rope like you would a snare for a coyote. He'll just walk right into it and bam, you got him. Oh, these kids don't learn, gun dog. They just don't learn these days. What did little Otto do that you was talking to him about? I couldn't really hear very well in that Snapchat. Was he doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing? Come on, Blake. You'd probably be... If you can snare a deer, you can snare a coyote. For sure. He ran face first into the wall and kept doing it. What? Why would you do that? That sounded like it would hurt. Little shit. Jeremy, what's up? Wheeler, what's up? Yukon. But why? But why? That is a good question. What are you doing, dog? Lay down. Get back to work. Blake, it's dark out. What the fuck could you possibly be doing? No, but he wasn't going to get the same results he gets from his mom. He was pissed. What's up, Will? Yukon, did you get that fucking shed wired up today? She babies the baby out of him. Where the fuck's Rugi at? Yeah, Yukon and I was watching that. Really hoping you didn't fall off that bucket. I've fallen off a bucket or two doing the same thing you were doing. Only mine, the one time mine happened because the fucking bucket collapsed. Because I'm a little fat. I'm just a little bit fat. And I smashed the bucket like a pop can. What's up, Rugi? There he is. Speak of the devil. I mentioned his name and here he is. Found him. Stop looking. Speak of the dick dealer. Rugi ain't a dick dealer. He's a, what do you want to call him? He's a client. He loves the dick. Lucy, what do you want? What the hell are you doing? Think you're getting up here or what? I don't think so. I don't think so. A pipe layer, a pipe taker. Get down. Sit. You're not getting up around the table. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'll bet it was just shitty fish. You guys want to see this fucking bonehead dog? I'll see if I can get her up there where she's not going to knock everything over. Sit. Will Lucy retrieve geese? I don't know. She retrieves doves. She don't like to because all the fucking feathers fall out. Pheasants. She'll do pheasants. She's never, since I've had her, I don't believe I've ever went and shot a goose or a duck even. Very fishy tasting. Well, how big were these fish? How big were these catfish? Ruger, you gotta eat the smaller ones. Quit licking my ear. What did I just say? Are you listening? Lay down. Hey. Lay down. Hey. Lay down there. No? You don't like to lay on the table? Get away from there. Whoops, what did I just do? Oh no, she's not gun shy. A gun shy dog to me is a worthless dog, Wheeler. Pond raised fish, yeah, maybe. Yeah, she won't move. Well, never mind. I don't know if she will or not. When we're pheasant hunting, she's running around like a chicken with her head cut off. But she's not gun shy. She's definitely not gun shy. I could go get my shotgun out and pump it, and she'll be ready to get in the pickup. German short hair pointer. I'm not way above 4K. I'm just about 40 above 4K. I was above 4K last week. I was at 4,006, I think. But then it dropped down to 3,999. So I had to wait till I get back above 4,000. I'm thinking next I need to make a post announcing the giveaway and show what I'm giving away. So maybe we get some more people in there because right now there's only going to be nine people in the drawing right now. Well, Lucy will have her caller on too. I imagine hers is she. Well, I got some shorts with her acting like she wants to rip a coon apart. What the hell? Yeah, I'm in a hoodie, Ruger. I'm in a hoodie. It's like 43 degrees outside, and I was outside mowing. It's chilly tonight. The weather is dropping. Wheeler, you got to be well. If you remember, you're subscribed, but you got to be subscribed, and you have to be a member for this drawing. You have to be a member of the channel. Hi, Mom. Are they stitching him up yet? Or are they just going to glue him? You're a horrible window, dog. You're a horrible window. What do you got going on back here? What's these scabs about? Huh? Hold still. What the hell? Hold still. What do you get these scabs for? Get up. Just tell them to put some steri strips on it and put a little, just make it so it's stiff so he can't bend his finger. Did he say how he did it, Stacy? Were they fucking around and he tripped and fell into the damn locker door? Hunting and stuff. He's all right. It's just a scratch. Me and Stacy's dad both said, wrap it in a paper towel and wrap some black tape around it. Get back to work. Knife juggling. Maybe. I don't mind. A fish would have to be absolutely. I like fish no matter what. I have never tasted a fish that I wouldn't eat. Did they win? I have no idea, Will. He didn't even get to go out on the field. He cut his finger open in the locker room before the game. Ooh. Ooh, that's a. I bet that was sore. They are winning? Good. Ruger, you know how to get that fishy taste out a little bit? You want an old family recipe? Black Velvet Reserve. I tried some of that once. I did not like the Black Velvet Reserve. Not salt water, Rugi. Not salt water. Milk. Soak it in milk. Clean it. Yeah, what are you eating? Fucking bullheads? Fucking mud cats or what? His girlfriend will kiss it and make it. Yeah, he can. Maybe he can soak it in cider. Apple cider, I mean. Soak it in cider, apple cider. Yeah, milk will take the fishy taste. Milk does a damn good job of taking a really fishy taste away. Remember that, Rugi. Milk. Soak it out with salt water first to get all the blood and stuff out, and then soak it in milk for a while. You'll love it. No strong fishy taste. Oh, Gundog. You ain't never had a good flathead, have you? Flathead, I don't give a shit how big they are. That meat is delicious. That Fireball apple. That's because it's disgusting. That's why they have so much Fireball apple. Because it's fucking nasty. I got a bottle of it in my freezer too. It's going to be there forever. Your Captain Crunch has milk, never tastes like fish. Oh. Rugi, I know you've had Flathead. Flathead's good. Oh, yeah, Gundog. I need to go catch a flathead before you comes. Flathead don't get mushy. Does not get mushy at all. I don't care if it's 60 or 70 pounds. Whitest, flakiest meat. So good. Walleye on the grill with lemon. Now, I like walleye on the grill like that too, but Stacy don't like it like that. She likes fish fried. And this fucking schmuck will eat it however the hell you give it to her. Stick to beaver and brisket. I got some beaver I can make. I do got some beaver I can make. Bring some venison. I don't even know what that is. I ain't seen that in years. What are you doing? Halibut? I've never had halibut. I think fried fish is definitely my favorite fish, but once in a while you throw some fillets and some tin foil, some butter and some lemon pepper, and some lemon juice in there, and throw it on the grill. That's pretty good. Beaver is good, Ferguson. Beaver is delish. I'm a big fan of the beaver. Goose? I don't know. It's been a while since I had goose, but what are you doing? I'll take a nice mallard duck over a goose any day. Duck and sauerkraut in the crock pot. Ooh, that's good. I am a giant fan of the beaver. Beavers are rare. Well, come up to get some. We got millions of beaver. Pheasant is definitely way better than goose. Ditch chicken. Ditch parrots. We call them ditch parrots. Goose jerky is good. I like goose jerky. But then you can't taste it because it tastes like a shoe when you eat it, just like you would. You can't cook a goose like you can a chicken in the oven or on the grill. It tastes like a fucking shoe. Skunks, get them, Jeremy. Them skunks are worth a lot of money right now. You've never had a pheasant, Wheeler? You're missing out. Pheasant's damn good. Any way I've cooked it, it's good. Cut it up like a chicken and bread it and fry it. Put it in the oven or in the crock pot. Wild turkey meat. That's another one where I'm not a real fan of unless it's made into jerky. Yeah, definitely. If you can ever get to South Dakota to hunt birds, South Dakota's got good birds. Gator meat's good. I do like gator meat. Hog, I like hog. I guess I've never really had it. I had hog, what are they called? We had a wild game feed a couple years ago and they had brats made out of hog. Well, Wheeler, put that on your bucket list. Pheasant hunt. You can come to Nebraska and I'll take you pheasant hunting. We just don't have the population. South Dakota's got a lot of birds. South Dakota's got a lot of birds. It doesn't even need to be South Dakota. Just go somewhere and hunt pheasants. It's fun. And they're good. They're delicious. The turkeys aren't very smart, Jeremy. They're not very smart. I'm not sure why you think you need to be up here on this table. Oh, Jeremy, that's one thing we don't have either. Deer. Our deer are gone. $6,000 steps. Jesus, gun dog, you must have been hunting someplace different than I was. I was born in South Dakota and I lived up there for quite a while. We used to go pheasant hunting a lot, and you'd kick a dozen fucking birds up every 100 yards. Yeah, the deer population is poopy. Will, you guys finding any dead? Did I ask you that last night? I think I did. I think I did ask you that, but I don't remember what you said. Lots of coyotes here. There's a lot of coyotes here too, Jeremy. Everybody needs to start trapping. Or calling. Call them bitches in. East River, Desmond area. Oh, what's the name of that town we went up by? It is way north, almost in North Dakota. We were up there deer hunting, and we took our shotguns along too. So if we filled our deer tags early, we could at least go pheasant hunting. And there was so many. We were out sitting on the edge of the soil acres under some cedar trees before it got light, so we could catch the deer either going back into the soil acres to bed down, or well, there were some trees out in the middle of the soil acres, and when the sun come up and you could see, we thought there was still leaves on these trees, but that was all pheasants roosting up in the tree. The whole fucking tree was just solid pheasants roosting in a tree. What's the limit on pheasants? 3. 3 or 4. It's 3 or 4. 3 per day. Yeah, 3. That's what I thought it was. 3 per day per person. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Wheeler, I think it's state by state. That's Nebraska's bag limit is 3. Want to look at fly swatter? Yeah, she's being... I don't know why she's being so clingy right now. She's got to be right in my face. Yeah, that is. You can shoot before 11 o'clock. I think that they did that because that gives the birds time to get out and away from their bed. Wheeler, she is 4.5 ish. What's up, Quack? Get out of there. Leave my dicks alone. Get down. Knucklehead. Get. If you eat them dicks, I'm going to whoop your ass. That's my money stash. Shot! Been waiting for that. Damn it, Brian O'Henry beat you again. Cheers again. Did he say it once already? Did I miss it? Yeah, Lucy, you don't need another man's dicks. Cheers! Ah. Well, Gun Dog, since you're going to be buying your small game hunting license while you're here, we could shoot some pheasants too if we find some. I might know where there's some at. I just might know where there's some at. Cedar tree shelter belts on some of my deer hunting ground or coyote trapping ground. There's always pheasants in there. Wheeler! There's always pheasants in them shelter belts. Quail. I think I seen, when I was walking that shelter belt last year looking for coyote trails, I think I seen 4 or 5 cubbies of quail in there. Come to Stanton. Well, fuck, Stanton ain't very far, Gun Dog. We could drive a half hour and Being some CRP. How many pheasants do you want, Gun Dog? We can get some pheasants while you're here. I just hope when you're here, I hope the fucking geese are flying or moving. So that's what you're coming for, is for the snow geese. Wheeler, appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. But no matter what, Gun Dog, we're going to kill something. There's going to be things to kill. I better probably look up and see when pheasant season opens before I start talking about shooting pheasants. Jacob, when's pheasant season open? October or November? I'll bring a couple of big coolers. I'm hoping we make it. I'm hoping them fucking snow geese are flying hard. I can't remember last year when they started flying. I know that one video I got saved, that was in December. Because I was trapping beavers hard then. GP. Well, pretty soon, when you think about me, you can stick one of my dicks in your mouth if you want. You can caress it with your fingers. I want to see that gun. Ruger, you ever shot a 10 gauge? My grandpa had an old single shot. That son of a bitch about knocked me on my ass when I was 15. Buck like a mule. I wasn't real big when I was 15. And that gun was long. Just a long old heavy bitch. And I'm trying to hold that heavy thing up. Grandpa pulls the rope on the fucking rock thrower and it goes up in the air and I pull the trigger and I about went on my ass. You got a side-by-side 10 gauge? What? Now that sounds like a badass gun. Where the hell did you get that? I am big, meow. Bigger. I'm a real solid, all kind of fluffy 220 pounds. I was probably 125 pounds when I was 15. Little fella. A fat, uncoordinated 11-year-old. For drone hunting? Great grandfather. Well, that's a hell of a fucking gun, Jacob. I'm jealous. I'd like to have me a 10 gauge side by side. I have, yeah, no shit. What's going on with the trolls tonight? Where are they at? He shot a 10 gauge. It spun him completely around. They must not be out tonight. You're right, GP. Oh, they'll be here sooner or later. Pull both triggers. It snaps open automatically. Yeah, making TSS duck loads. Sky busting galore. Nice, Oak Ridge. Yeah, just Blake was in here. Gundog had to put him in timeout for being mouthy. Is it full moon? Wooden stock under over 410. I'll bet that's a light gun. A 410 over under. Hammer, sporadic, thumb. That one of my grandpa's, that single shot 10 gauge, I couldn't carry that fucker far either. There's no way. If I had to carry that gun hunting pheasants somewhere where you're walking all day, I'd be wore the hell out. I would be just plain straight wore out. My first shotgun was a 12 gauge. When I was 12, when I was 12 years old, I got my first 12 gauge. A 12 gauge over under. It does, Quack. No more tax stamp. Starting January 1st. I got a 20 gauge semi-auto. I got two 12 gauges and a 20 gauge. .28 gauge is a nice gun too. Grandpa had one of them. Grandpa had a 16 gauge. You ever heard of a 16 gauge, Ruger? My grandpa's 16 gauge was an old pump. Grandpa had a lot of old guns. A lot of guns, a lot of people probably never seen in their life. Yeah, my father. And make your own bows. I wanted to try that one time. Yeah, there's gonna be most places are gonna be sold out of suppressors for a while. I told my buddy to save me one. They should refund me for mine. You should have waited, GP. Should have waited till the tax stamp goes away. My buddy owns a gun shop. They're I don't remember what brand they deal in. They're nice. But I told him to keep one behind the counter for me, because as soon as January 1st hits, I'm coming to get it. If I got an Aussie gun license, I'd probably go for a crossbow. I've wanted to get one for years, GP, but I just haven't went and pulled. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. I know it's worth the $200, but I'm a tight ass. Yeah, Jeremy, the ones Saney Guns and Tilden sells, they are lifetime warranty. So it might be one of those brands, but I don't know for sure. I can't remember the name of them. Well, I do know he said they're lifetime warranty. Silencer Co. is one of the groups against passing the bill. Why would they? Why? That doesn't make sense to me. They're going to sell a lot more suppressors. So it doesn't make sense to me why they'd be against it. Yeah, Spite Fair, you can buy an adapter on eBay. You can buy an adapter on eBay that threads onto your barrel, and you screw an oil filter to it. Me too, gun dog. My safe is packed about as full as I can get it. And every one of them guns in there has its place. I believe you, Ruger. For a servicing. Yep, barrel adapter. You can buy, I think they're like 30 bucks. 30 bucks on eBay. And it depends on what threads you have on your barrels. They have different ones. I think most barrels are pretty well threaded the same, but there's like 3 different thread types for your barrel. But they all go to an oil filter. Yeah, I want a good can too, not an oil filter. I had an old piece of crap single shot 22 once. I took a Mountain Dew bottle and I filled it full of steel wool, and I duct taped it to the barrel. That actually worked. You shoot a couple times to get a hole straight through it. It actually worked. After the first, you'll get a lot more companies. Yeah, Jeremy, I was only like 16 when I was doing that, though. I wasn't legal to own one. So I had to make one. Daniel, I don't think we're going to win the championship, but I think we're going to do pretty well. Can actually get pretty quiet. There's a can of steel wool. It was with a Mountain Dew bottle and steel wool. It was really quiet. It was really quiet. Copper tubing with window screen. Don't ask me how I know. How do you know that, Ruger? We probably shouldn't be talking about homemade fucking suppressors on YouTube. FBI's coming. Blue and yellow all the way. Oh, I've been hearing a lot. Oh, speaking of that, gun dog, I've been hearing a lot of sports analysis saying they're picking Nebraska to win that game. Woo. Well, GP, because a homemade suppressor is illegal. It has to have a serial number on it. It has to be registered. A fucking pop can full of steel wool is not a legal way of doing it. For servicing cars in Minecraft. I think Nebraska is going to be the sleeper team this year. We're going to be like Indiana was. Was that last year? Or the year before? When they were so fucking good. Smoking from a bottle. What is smoking from a bottle? You want the Chiefs to lose? You're from Missouri and you want the Chiefs to lose. What kind of fan are you? Oh no. Oh no, what? Oh, Henry. Oh yeah, Jeremy, you can do your own, you can make your own suppressor, but you fill out that form and they give you a serial number to put on it. What is that? A form? What the fuck's that called? Form? I can't remember now. I was reading about that because I was going to order a kit. Swifty. That fucking dumb cunt. I can't stand Swifty either. GP has a Depression era bong made out of an old cough syrup bottle. I'll bet he does. I'll bet the fuck he does. Old school. I had an ex-girlfriend who used to take a fucking beer can and smash a flat spot in it and poke a bunch of small holes in it. Yeah, you make your, but you still have to have a serial number on it. Even the ones that you can build. FBI. Is it Form 1 or Form 2? I don't know why I was thinking there's a 2 somewhere. The bong has a suppressor too. Boy, Daniel, you're really spitting some facts. It's probably handy. Spite Fairy, you're probably right. Having that kid around to maybe, I don't know, you could probably make a fuel filter out of that thing for car parts. It is the truth, Daniel. It is the truth. It is the Form 1. Well, where the hell am I coming up with the 2? Form 2. See you later, GP. Time to fondle Miss GP. Oh, God. I wish your bag of dicks showed up already. You could really give her something. There is a Form 2 also. I know I've seen that somewhere. See you later, GP. Okay, toss it in the river. "20 years in a gun shop." That's a long time. Oh, my buddy's dad has owned the gun shop they got for probably, oh fuck, I'll bet 35 years. He's had that gun shop up there in Tilden. When was Nebraska's college established? I don't know. A long damn time ago. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the shot. I'm trying to think of the first year I can think of when I see anything about foot. I know they used to have leather football helmets. What year? I don't know. Daniel. I don't know. I can't Google it while I'm on here either. Or I'd Google it. Spite Fairy, we're picking up what you're laying down. Are you bringing me pea chicks? Where the fuck am I going to put them? Let them run around in town? That would be cool. Bunch of peacocks running around town. If I was on a fucking acreage, gun dog, I'd say hell yeah. The farm. I don't have a farm. I'll explain that whole deal to you when you're here. We were on a farm where I grew up. Something happened. And now we're in town. It's a long, shitty story. Cheers. Woo! There's some, if you get on the northwest side of Norfolk, there was somebody that lived right out there on kind of like a little acreage right on the edge of town. And them peacocks are always in town. Always in that part of town. They're always in town. February 15th, 1869. That was a long ass time ago. That is a very long time ago. You suppose old Dr. Tom Osborne, Dr. Tom was the coach way back then too? I seen him on TV last week, and I think he looks rough. Oh, Tom Osborne looks like he's been rode hard and put away wet. What happened in 1869? I don't know. I wasn't here then. 1869. Are you going to make me try to remember my American history from high school? I'm thinking. It might come to me. Probably not, but it might. Bouncing town. That'd be kind of cool. Fuck kangaroos hopping around town. Cops right behind him. So the only place we get to see any kangaroos is at the zoo. Toby Mitchell, good night. I didn't even see you say hello. They're scary close up. I seen one on. I think I seen it. That video was all over everywhere. This big buff fuck kangaroo had a hold of some dude's dog, and he walked up and punched him right in the side of the kisser. That video got millions and millions of views. And someone's great great grandfather banged some woman. My great great grandfather probably did. But no, hold on. My great great grandfather came over here from Germany. Yeah. And then my great grandma was born here. My great great grandpa and great great grandma come from Germany. Dude punching it in the river. Though the one I seen, they were on dry land, but he had a hold of his dog. A shit untrained mom's dog. On my mom's side, Ruger. My mom's side come from Germany. My dad's side, I think that's where my Dutch and my Irish come in. And my dad's side's also where the Indian comes in. But on my mom's side, that was all German. My great grandma used to yell at me in German. Chew my ass. And I didn't have a fucking word, didn't know a fucking word she was talking about. Oh, Jeremy, you got to look that up. Look up kangaroo and dog. There'll be a whole bunch of videos pop up. No, I didn't do one of them heritage tests, Ruger. I just kind of go by what I was told. I'm spitting all over like Ruger says shot. Cheersy, cheersy. Brian, you keeping up? You look like Winston Churchill. Dixon, what's up? I don't do. No, I'm not going bow hunting this year. There's no deer here. It's only noon in Australia. Fuck, what time is it here? It's 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., 10 at night here. Bullshit. No, bullshit, Dixon. I'm not going bow hunting. I'm not buying a bow tag if there ain't no fucking deer. I probably won't even buy a rifle tag. I might buy a muzzleloader tag just because I have the whole month of December. I'm not buying a deer tag if there's no deer to shoot. Oh, fuck. Well, Will, if I buy a rifle tag, I either got to buy a statewide buck or I got to buy a unit. Oh, I don't know, Spike Fairy. I love shooting fish with a bow. It's sitting right up there. I love shooting fish with a bow. Very short time. Oh, Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Big Daddy, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I've been hooked on Appalachian storytellers. What about noodling? Noodling's illegal in Nebraska, so we can't do it. It's a good time. If you go to Kansas to do it, but you can't do it in Nebraska. You're using Alaskans, no. Can't. That's the key phrase. The Appalachian Storyteller. What's that about? You had Black Velvet and Canadian Mist. You might have, because Canadian Mist is disgusting. different stuff like that. Like, oh, oh. Anyone go dove deer hunting yet? We, me and Mason will probably go dove hunting tomorrow for a while. I'll check it out, Ruger. Screenshot it. I just wrote it. I wrote it down. I got a piece of paper in front of me for writing stuff down or writing. If my wife happens to be in here and she does something stupid to me, and I think it might be funny, I write what time it was down so she can go back and make a short out of it. You got a John boat. Shit about technology. Throwing hot rocks at very high speeds. Oh, how big a John boat? 10 foot? I got a 14-foot John boat that I'm putting a jet ski, a 750 jet ski setup in it. Make a Jet John. Jet John boat. That's going to be fun. Yeah, you and your dog, that's enough, Dixon. That's all you need. Coleman Crawdaddy. Coleman Crawdad. The good old Chiefs lost? Oh, damn it. Poor Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I don't. Brian, it is nice. I don't know what the hell's going on. They must all be out partying. It's Friday night. Your 14-foot John boat, you're not going to want to get too many people in there because that's still not very big. You'll sink that bitch. Fuck, Dixon. I used to duck hunt without a boat. Always duck hunting without a boat. I have never once duck hunted out of a boat. You bought you a wheeler, what'd you get? What's up, Toby? I had a 9.9 Mercury on it. It would stand front end straight up almost. Honda Rancher, that's a nice one. Honda makes probably one of the best. We'll call it a farm four-wheeler that you can get. You get a dog, Dixon. Get a dog, and you don't got to get in the water. Well, see, if you got a dog, you don't even need to get in the water. Well, just not very well trained. Oh, boy. I've had dirt bikes and four-wheelers my whole life, and now I got this side-by-side. It's so much more comfortable just sitting down in that side-by-side and going. Such a lot smoother ride. I can pretty much go any damn place or more than a four-wheeler can. It's just a lot more comfortable. I used to go riding four-wheelers all the time. You just get the shit, going over bumps, getting the shit beat out of you. That don't happen in the side-by-side. It's a lot smoother. All he's got to know how to do is fetch, Dixon. Does he like the water? If he likes the water, all you got to do is train him to do is how to fetch. How to retrieve. Well, that's easy. Dogs are natural. Dogs love water, and dogs are natural retrievers. All dogs will play fetch. Dick's on. I haven't gotten a text from Stacy yet. Oh, no wonder Yukon didn't stay in here long. He's alive right now too. They got it looking good. How the hell do you know? I take it they're done and probably going to be home pretty soon. Oh, I know you were taking a shot at Ruger. I know. She sent you a picture. I didn't get in a fucking picture. I see how I rate. I see how I rate. In the kitchen one day, 4:30, when I was washing up before dinner and spits out a live scrub. My dog out at the farm used to bring all sorts of presents up to the house. You were being sensitive to her? Well, she quit texting me back, so that's when I came out here and went live. I texted you 4 or 5 times. Didn't get nothing back. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go out in the garage. Shot! Your thumb hasn't healed right? If it makes you feel any better, I didn't feel a thing. Cheers. Uh-oh. I hear a car door. Oh. Lucy didn't move. Oh, Brian. I'll know they're home when Lucy gets up and goes fucking nuts. Lock the door. Where's Blake tonight? He was in here. He had to get off and go back to work. I don't know what the fuck he's working on. It's dark. No idea what he could be working on. Just my stalker. I don't think I have a stalker. I don't get any excitement like that. No excitement like that for me. We're a long ways from combine season here. Everything's still, the corn's still green, the beans are still green. Uh-oh, boys. I got a rumbling in my tummy. A rumbling. Oh, better be careful. Eighteen to 24% moisture already. 18 to 24% on what though? What is it? Get some depends. Way drier than way drier than Rugi Snatch. Don't trust that fart. That's why I didn't push real hard, Brian. I thought there was a bubble there. I pushed a little bit. It felt like something different, so I backed off of it. Stacy made broccoli soup today. It was delicious. Was that last night? Last night. Broccoli soup. I think our corn's just finally now starting to, the ears are finally starting to, the husks are starting to turn a little bit brown. I'll check I'll grab one and peel it tomorrow and see what the kernels look like. Bacon bread, beer, broccoli, butter. I gotta pick. I'm gonna take a 5-gallon bucket with me and go out in my buddy's cornfield and pick a 5-gallon bucket of corn for the squirrels. Corn is just getting dented. It should be here too, starting. What are you talking about, black layered? If it's black layered, Dixon, you headed out? We'll see you later. Hot day outside. It's been chilly here all day. Been pretty chilly here all day. Never got real warm at all. I mowed the yard in a fucking sweatshirt. I'll grab a few ears tomorrow. I'll find out. The milk, flavor in the kernel. I grew up on a farm, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hey, cute, how are you? Sick? What? Visit American Aztec friend online. Akil, you sound like you need a shot of whiskey. Whiskey cures everything. If you're sad, drink whiskey. If you got the flu, drink whiskey. Whoa, Ringo. Ringo, you're a couple shots late. Oh, your 30-year sobriety anniversary. Don't fuck that up. How do you keep hearing something outside? Mountains are not good. I seen what you posted on Facebook. It's not supposed to get much warmer either, I don't think. You could teach me a thing or two. Huh. My grandpa could tell the moisture of corn. He'd go out and he'd pull an ear of corn off the stalk. He'd break it in half, pop one of the kernels in his mouth and chew on it, and he always got real close to what the percentage was. Just by chewing on it. Well, that sucks. I like that white pumpkin too. That's my favorite one. Yeah, that's what Grandpa could do that with corn, Ruger. I don't know how or what the hell he was tasting or feeling for in his mouth, but he could do that with corn. Fresh car corn? What's car corn? Why am I spitting all over tonight? Fucking dog's passed out. Mason passed out before I even come outside. He was all wanting to go live. We were without power for about 3 hours this afternoon. They were doing maintenance on the substation. Yeah, acute. It's been windier than hell here today too. Been windier than hell here today. Yeah, hunting and stuff. She's in Michigan. Oh, he was tired. They'll be better tomorrow night. They don't have school tomorrow. Rockhorn. All right, all right. He was tired. We sat outside, and right before it got dark, the electricity come back on. So we went in the house and had something to eat. And he sat down on the couch and wasn't sitting there for 5 minutes, and he was out like a light. In Bismarck. Quilts and raincoats. You should have went to the Walmart and got some heating pads and put underneath them too. So let some heat, get some heat underneath them. And poor pumpkins. Gun dog bail out on us? I ain't seen him for a minute. Store corn. I don't like store-bought corn either. Not in the can. Sawing some logs. Go stick something in their mouth, Ruger. Walk over there and slip it right in there. They love that. Don't you know? They love it when you do that. Come on, do it. She got all her teeth. Oh, oh boy. Fuck, boys, I'm about to go take a shit. I wouldn't do that to Stacy because she'd bite down on purpose. Wouldn't even be an accident. She'd bite down anyway. All right, yeah. You guys hang out for a minute. I'm gonna go drop the Cosby kids off at the pool quick. Check and make sure Mason's still sleeping. Oh, man, is that better? Oh, they are headed home. Well, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Depends. Somebody told me depends. Just get a pair of Depends on him, then you don't gotta get up. So it's fine. Yeah, but it's hard to get that smell out. It's real hard to get that smell out of that foam. Man. Oh. Did I wipe? Oh yeah. Wiped, washed my hands. It didn't take a lot of effort. If you know what I mean. Cheers. Shot. All right. We do that at work, Jeremy. If we're up in the crane, sometimes you can't get down to pee, so you got to make sure you got a Gatorade bottle or something up there. You only have to come down from the crane. Just pee up there. Knock on the back door. It was. I sat down. It was. Cheers. I can't believe how good that shit is. Buffering. Uh-oh. No way. My Wi-Fi's not on. A little. I made sure to shut my Wi-Fi off tonight. Dog's fault. Pop your knee. Lucy does that. She gets in one of them what are they called? The zoomies. Just runs back and forth as fast as she can. She don't pay attention to what's in her way. Bam! She'll run right in you. Plow you right the fuck over. Tomorrow night, we might go live again during the football game. We'll be out here in the garage watching it again. It starts at 6:30 though. It'll be an earlier live. There was a basket of stuff with Hillary Clinton toilet paper. That'd be a bad idea around here, Q, because fucking people drive like morons. Run the damn dog right over. You were trying to buy that toilet paper, huh? I bet you'd get online and order that. You could probably order toilet paper with whoever you want on it. Ain't that some shit? Tomorrow am I home? Yeah. Stacy's going. Stacy's going with Kaysen to his girlfriend's volleyball game in Wisner. And me and Mason are gonna go dove hunting. I might try and get some video made. I don't know. I'll bring my tripod and stuff along. Some toilet paper with shit or critter on it. I'd take a roll of that. I'll wipe my own ass with my own toilet paper. With my own face. That'd be the shit. Shitter getter. Oh, I wouldn't want to wipe my ass with fur. Fur's too nice. That's too soft. How would you know when you're done wiping? I might have to go out to the car when Stacy gets home to help her get Lakin in the house. Because I'll bet she's sleeping. She better be sleeping anyhow. 1,000 ply. Definitely 1,000 ply. Uh-oh. I should have went and bought a can of chew, I think, when the electricity came back on. Put it in the damn washing machine. I don't think I can do that. Shot! Oh. They don't make sandpaper like they used to. Cheers! Gonna have to be stingy with my chew tonight. Yeah, because they're closed in 2 minutes. I ain't gonna make it. I think, Jeremy, I think back in the day, my grandma didn't like the ones that you couldn't wash. So she put us in those cloth bastards. Gotta grow some tobacco. One of my grandpa's old buddies grew some tobacco one year, and he gave me a Ziploc baggie full to chew. That was pretty good. Whoops, sorry. Had to pause it for a second. grew up in the cloth. It does make you tougher. I'm pretty damn sure my grandma had that. Russian hackers. No, I had to go. I had to text Stacy back. She asked if I was still alive or if I was in the house. I don't know if she wants me to be off and in the house or what. Those brothers or sisters. So we have to wash dirty diapers. Uh oh. Uh oh. Mom's home. I'll be right back. Hold tight.
What's up? Are you hunting and stuff? Cute. Ruger. Will.
Rugy.
Bry.
You think your neighbors
I gotta
are?
go. I'm going to bed.
You think your neighbors are smoking skunk? Yeah, they're smoking something that smells like skunk.
I gotta get up early and go to a volleyball game.
Critter looks different. I did my hair when I was in the house, Jeremy.
Yeah. he only wishes he had hair. What is that?
Ringo.
Ringo.
Roman with Ringo.
Hello.
10 pounds. Yeah, I'm at least 10 pounds lighter. Probably about almost 100 pounds lighter.
Good gravy. I gotta get to bed. So much for having drinks at 9.
Tomorrow night. Football game's tomorrow night.
Sounds like I have to get up early in the morning and I'm gonna go to bed probably early tomorrow night because I'm gonna be tired.
Carry Kaysen in the house? No, I carried Lakin in the house. She was sleeping. Kaysen's up at the school getting his pickup. He thinks he's going to be able to play football. Tonight was the varsity game. His actual sophomore game is on Monday, and he thinks he's going to be able to play football on Monday. They didn't give him stitches. They just glued it. That finger is going to be sore. I mean, he could probably play, but he's going to have to wrap that fucking finger up real tight. Hair on your hair as you don't get a sunburn.
It was deep.
Huh?
It was deep.
If they just glued it, we could have done that here.
I wasn't gonna let them do stitches because
Why?
heck no. Needles or no?
Huh?
They were gonna have to use a needle and that's a no.
Stitches aren't bad. I've had stitches here. I've had stitches here. I've had
Yeah.
stitches here.
My finger was like stuck in the locker like this, like closed all the way shut.
Fucking around. So you gonna be able to play Monday?
You said,
I bet your coach tells you no.
well, I'm gonna try.
Huh?
I'm gonna try.
They'll have to tape the fuck out of that finger so it don't bend.
Yeah. I was supposed to play tonight.
They'll probably tape these two fingers together to make that one finger stronger, but you won't be able to bend. They'll tape it so much you won't be able to bend it.
Pierce won by a lot, but I was supposed to play tonight too.
You were?
Everyone played. I was supposed to like play it the first half. Yeah,
What'd you learn?
blame it on Kale.
Don't put your fingers where they don't belong.
My fault is Kale.
Kale did it?
Yeah. I'm an idiot.
Oh boy. Kids being kids. Fuck yeah, Ruger. I'm surprised. This is actually the first time he hasn't broken any bones, no stitches or no broken bones yet. He's going to be 16. This first ER visit. What's up, Colt? So I'm really surprised. He's been on four-wheelers and a little dirt bike and all kinds of stuff since he was a little kid, and this is actually his first ER visit. What is it, a dare? No, they were in the locker room before the football game, and a couple of his buddies were pushing each other around, and one of them fell into the locker door and slammed it shut in case his finger was in there. Sliced it wide open. Fucking around. They fucked around and found out. Got to start skateboarding? No. He's probably lucky that fucking locker door wasn't tighter and cut his finger right off. But he said he's gonna try and play foot. Ooh, there's a big old cricket for my bluegill. Hold on. Ah, I missed him. Son of a. Got you now, you sucker. I'll bring you guys along to watch this. This bluegill fucking loves crickets. I pull his back legs off for him though, so he don't kick around so much. Watch him. He'll come right up here and take it out of my hand. Oh, the little one got it. You ain't gonna be able to swallow that, you schmuck. The little one's got it back there. He is gonna try and swallow that great big bastard. Back there, he's really gonna struggle with that. Oh, I see that cricket's got a parasite coming out of his ass. There you go, Minnow. Eat that fucking worm. That's crazy. I've heard of praying mantises getting those parasites, but I've never seen a cricket have one. It's just swimming around in here. That fucking thing's 6 inches long. He'll drown. You can't swim worth a shit. Let's see it. Can you see that thing swimming right here? It's like a worm. I don't know if you can see it or not. Mr. Bluegill wants to say hi though. Now it's down there on the bottom. That's crazy. That thing is long. I don't know where the hell that was at in that cricket. As soon as that cricket went underwater, that fucking worm come out of his ass. I'd never seen one of them before. I had a praying mantis one year and I dipped it in a cup of water because they said if you do that, they'll come out of the praying mantises get those a lot. Eat that thing, you minnows. I know it won't survive in the water. Even though it does swim pretty good. That's crazy looking. Nematodes. Is that what they're called? They're not scared of it. They're trying to eat it. They bite on it and they let it go. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can see what I'm showing you here. Let me take it off this damn... He's still swimming back there. Nope. Here he comes again, right up here. That is fucking crazy. He was in that thing was in that cricket. Billy, what are you doing over there? Billy the bluegill. Can they live in water? How long is it going to take that sumbitch before he drowns? Billy, don't eat that worm. I don't want you to get no parasites. Sorry, Billy, that cricket was supposed to be yours. Your little buddy ate him instead. They do survive in water? Not without a host, though. So unless he gets into one of them fish, he's probably going to die. That was the craziest thing I ever seen. As soon as that fucking cricket hit the water, that thing was just coming right out of him. I don't know where he went now. Oh, there he is, still swimming around. And he's gone. He just got sucked up in the filter. The fish is a shitter getter. Midnight, no trolls. I don't get it, oh Henry. It's been a nice, relaxing night, though. We ain't had to deal with nobody's bullshit. There you go. Well, was it you that asked me when we were going to do a members only live? Here you go. Now we got a moderators only live. Yeah, he's gone now. The filter sucked him up in there. It kind of weirds me out that there was something that big in that little bitty cricket. Kind of weirds me out. Ow, motherfucker. Tomorrow night, if I go live during the football game, there'll probably be more trolls on tomorrow night. Last week there was a few. I know, Will, that flag triggers everybody. Maybe YouTube didn't push my live out tonight. Maybe that's why they're not here. No, I've seen my old lab had roundworms in his poop one time. And one of my other labs the only thing it used to eat is cow shit. So it had a tapeworm hanging out of his butt one time. By this time, yeah, there would have been, let's see, we're 2 hours in. We'd have probably been on troll wave number 6 or 7 by now. Ivermectin is great for dogs. I hear it's great for people too. Rugi. There's a lot of people taking ivermectin. Who was puffing? That's hunting and stuff. So cute. Hunting and stuff is who Rugi calls puffing. 1 cc to 10 pounds of dog. I'd have to give Lucy 7 cc's. She's 70 pounds. 70 pounds of fat ass. All right, boys and girls. I just opened this beer. When it's gone, we're jumping off of here. We'll be back on tomorrow night. I'll go live while we're out here for the football game. Ruby is jealous of anyone that gets to touch it. No, Will, I did not. I will go look. I will go look. I think there's one did I see one? Well, Will, I see you just posted one about dove hunting. Rufus the Bull. I didn't see one. I'll go check it out, Will. £80 of road crossing jerk. I thought Catherine would be in here tonight. I ain't seen her. She commented on my live from last night and said she never got a notification. So I sent her a message on Facebook before I went live. Shooting corn because there was no doves. I think me and the twins are gonna go try and get a few doves tomorrow. I know there's a couple good marijuana patches. Some sunflower patches. Sunflower patches are probably just ridden with bees. Shot! Cheers, Roogie. Cheers, O. Henry. Cheers, Brian. I can't drink too much of that bottle tonight. I got to save some for tomorrow night. It's 43 degrees. That's when I went out to get Lakin out of Mom's car. It was pretty fucking chilly out. Are they even out? I don't know. Well, I'm almost thinking. See, a few weeks ago, I seen hundreds of doves all over the place, but the nights have been getting pretty cool. They may have moved. The majority of them may have moved out already. Buy them two at a time. I should. They're only. I think that's $14 for that bottle here in town. If I go to Norfolk to the big liquor store, it's $12.99. Well, we play God damn it. I just looked at it. No, turning on the furnace till November. So you tell Stacy that. Akron, that's it. Akron. It was right here on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't spit it out. Oh. Yeah, tomorrow should be an absolute easy blowout. The next two games should. And then we got a little competition when we hit Michigan. But we are, I believe, if we play lights out the next two games, we are going to be favored to win against Michigan. We'll see how the next two games are going to be just like pretty much a bona fide practice. Damn, beer handles $51.90 each. Holy buckets! That's why I drink this cheap stuff. I could probably drink a whole lot of this and not have a headache in the morning. It is only 70 proof. They say whiskey's not real whiskey unless it's at least 80 proof. So I'm just drinking a really stiff wine, I guess. Well, I got a whole fucking bag. My husband gave me a whole bag of great big jalapenos. That some cream cheese and a dove breast will fit right in there perfectly. So I need to get some doves tomorrow. So maybe Sunday I can make some of them. Then I got to go buy some bacon and some cream cheese. Wild Turkey 101. I do believe that's at least 80 proof. Oh, Henry, but I didn't think Wild Turkey was that expensive. I thought Wild Turkey was more reasonable price than $50 a handle. What proof is that, oh Henry? You know off the top of your head? I can't drink Wild Turkey. I can't drink it. That's one of them that I drank too much of once. It made me sick. And I can't do it. Wild Turkey and vodka. If I drink vodka, somebody else has to mix it. I usually drink it like a screwdriver or a Bloody Mary. But it's already mixed in. I can't mix it myself because I'll puke. If I smell the vodka, I will throw up. What do you got? 4:30? What do you get up at 4:30 for, Will? You gotta go to work? On a Saturday? SoCo. That's another one. That I can handle, but I don't really like it. Oh, Ducks, that's right. Ducks. Early teal opens tomorrow. I forgot about that. Now I remember, though. Now I remember. Wild Turkey 101 is 101 proof. Is that why it's called that? I didn't know that. Well, you are drinking the good shit. That's about like drinking straight ethanol. Ringo, that's what I had with Wild Turkey. I had never drank it before. And then one night, that's all my buddy had. We went to a party. That's all he had there. So we were just taking chugs out of the bottle. And I got so fucking sick. I can't do it no more. I just can't do it. And it's the same way with vodka. Well, as soon as I get off here, I'll go watch it. I got one of your videos up here now. Your dove hunting one. So I can go straight to your channel. And I'll find it. I will find it. I'll find it acute. I'll just go to I go to his channel. I got to go watch some of his videos and give him some views anyhow. I'll find him. My downfall in my old youth days. Everything else, I'm good. See, Stacy loves tequila. She loves tequila, but she gets mean on tequila. Ornery. We'll say she gets really ornery on tequila. Have a few big bucks. You guys are posting all these deer videos. I'm getting jealous. I got zero. And all this heavy tequila on my Long Islands. I got all sorts of schmuckered up on Long Island one night in Yankton, South Dakota. It was a Thursday night. It's called Drowned Night down at the Titty Bar strip club. Well, Drowned Night, it's $2 any drink you want. So one night I was drinking tequila sunrises all night. The next week, Stacy's mom's got it going on. Ask her. Oh, Jane. Her name is Jane. Well, the next week, Rugi, I decided I was going to do Long Island iced teas, $2 a piece. They didn't come in real big cups. I mean, they were not as big as like a red Solo cup. They weren't that big, but they were only $2. So you could drink a lot of booze. You could get pretty fucked up on $20. That's 10 drinks with no tip. Or you could give that fucking bartender a $20 bill and they put a bracelet on and you ain't got to pay for nothing else. You were a mean drunk. I'm a pretty happy drunk. Unless the only thing I have found that makes me ornery and makes me want to fight is Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan that gets me all sorts of squirrely. So all my friends knew when we went to the bar, the first thing I ordered was Captain Morgan Dr. Pepper, that we was getting in a fight that night. If I start drinking it, I keep drinking it. I like Captain Morgan. That used to be one of my go-to drinks, but then I figured out why. I like to fight. I boxed and I cage fought and I wrestled and all other shit, so I was a fighter. And Captain Morgan just put the boosters on. Until someone pisses me. So that's the way I am with Morgan, with Captain Morgan. I'm a happy drunk regardless. But when I'm drinking Captain Morgan, my fuse is really, 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 really short. It didn't take much to piss me off, and when I got pissed off, I didn't go. It was straight to fucking throwing knuckles. There was no talking involved. If somebody pissed me off, I was straight to punching them right in the mouth. It was 0 to 1,000 miles per hour, just like this, the snap of a finger. Only on Captain Morgan. I got a bottle of Captain Morgan in the freezer. So I was having a craving for it one night, so I mixed me a Captain Morgan and Dr. Pepper. I just had one. If I got drunk on Captain Morgan, it was fight night. People can't take me too serious. I'll go to the bar with you, Rugi. I'll drink Captain Morgan. That way, when you're giving somebody shit and they don't know you're joking and they get mouthy, I'll just beat them up. Don't tell Mom. You drink Captain with red wine? Me too, Ruger. I'm a happy drunk. Meet in Fremont? Hunting and stuff, there's no titty bar in Fremont no more. How do you know about Fremont? There used to be a real nice titty bar in Fremont. They closed her down. Fremont is towards Omaha, Ruger. Fremont's about 40 miles from Omaha. 30 miles-ish. It's towards Omaha. But Fremont used to have one of the nicer titty bars around. It's a real nice one. Now, you go to Council Bluffs, Iowa, and go to the Playhouse. You bring your own booze. You walk in there, I got a big cooler over here with wheels on it and a handle. Well, fuck. Hunting stuff, if we're going to do that, I'll go to Omaha. I'll go all the way to Omaha. But yeah, the Playhouse in Council Bluffs is nice. You bring your own beer. That's when I bought this cooler with the wheels on it. I've had it for a long time. I fill that fucker plumb full of beer. Grab the handle, you walk in, you pay your $5 to get in the door, and never pay for a drink all night. Hunting and stuff, where you at? You'll make the extra miles. I got to go down into Missouri here one of these weekends anyhow. I got to take Trapper Jay some beaver tails. Colorado? Ooh, you're a ways off from Omaha. Woohoo! Yeah, I got to go down to Missouri and take Trapper Jay some beaver tails. Because he didn't make it. I had him in the cooler in the back of my pickup. Oh, no, I didn't. He said he wasn't going before. Oh, that's right. I had him packed up in the cooler. And the night before the Iowa convention, told me he wasn't going to make it down there. Because I was going to take him his beaver tails to Iowa. So now I'll just take him right to his house. Or Omaha, if he wants to meet in Omaha. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are right. There is an asshole in every bunch. It don't matter where you go. Hunting and stuff. What part of Colorado? My wife's best friend lived in Windsor, Colorado for quite a few years. And now they moved to Casper, Wyoming. Her husband works for the oil fields. So now they moved him to Wyoming. Fucking near Nebraska part of Colorado. So you're right up by the Nebraska border? On the old Panhandler? I don't know if I couldn't live in Colorado just because of their trapping regulations. Live traps only? I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do it. That would be the big thing for me to not move to Colorado. You call it the armpit. So you're right there in the corner where the old Panhandle starts, right up in here. You probably got a bunch of antelope running around there, don't you? I've been chasing an antelope for 15 years and can't get one with a bow. I lied. I got a doe one year. I did get a doe one year. Needs to make some. I don't think Ruger's made a single video. His kids used to make a bunch of videos. I used to watch them all the time. If we ever do we're going to call it a Critter Crew rendezvous, I'm going to have my fucking GoPro on and get all you motherfuckers on video. Every one of you. Ruger, I'll bet your boys will help you. They'll help you make some videos. Ringo, antelope is delicious. as long as you get it, you gotta. From what I've heard, the only antelope I got, I didn't do it right. So it did not taste good at all, and it stunk like piss when you were cooking it. As soon as you kill it, you have got to get the hide off of it. But that's from what all my buddies tell me, because I've ate antelope that my buddies have had, and it was delicious. But they said as soon as you kill that thing, as soon as absolute possible, you got to get that thing skinned out. Antelope stink. They piss all over themselves. And they say that once they die, for some reason, that meat will absorb all that piss smell. And I believe it. Because I was frying some back straps at one time and you could smell that goat piss in the house. But my buddy's antelope that I tried was amazing. The steaks, the jerky was so good. Soak it in water and some vinegar. Will that work? I don't know. After I fried them couple of backstrap steaks, the rest of the antelope went out to the cats. Because it made the whole damn house smell like goat piss. Super nasty. Elk is good. I do like me some elk too, Acute. You're right. That's one of the critters on my bucket list. Yeah. Antelope. Speed goat piss. Elk is on my bucket list to go somewhere. And now that my Stacy's best friend and her husband moved to Casper, I may be able to get me a Wyoming elk tag. A non-resident Wyoming elk tag is not too hard to get. It's easier than Colorado. You got elk up there, Acute? Yeah, Michigan's got elk. Nebraska does too in a couple areas. But that tag is very hard to get. I've been putting in for a Nebraska elk tag since I was 16 years old. And I have not got one. Nebraska elk tag. They say that's a once in a lifetime tag. Kind of like the Nebraska mountain lion tag. They say that's a once in a lifetime tag. Lucy's in her kennel fluffing up her blankets to make a nice soft bed. The deer's the same way. Depends on what they eat is how they taste. Good thing all of our deer that we used to have around here were all alfalfa and corn fed. So they always tasted really good. Oh, folks, my beer is about gone. I got one swallow left. Oh! don't know how that fucking chat filter keeps getting changed. Have one more. God damn it. Fine. Fine. You and fucking Rugi talking me into one more. One more. That 30 pack's about toast. Me and Mom must have drank a lot of beer last night. Oh, back to my perch. Any of you guys ever do anything with your phone and you need a tripod? This little fucking thing right here. That is sweet. That's the best $8 investment I ever did. That folds clear up. And it's got a magnet. There's a little metal ring glued to the back of my phone. That thing is fucking sweet. It works great. One of your drinks is like 4 beers. Well, I'm only having one more. I got to get up with the kids in the morning and go try and shoot some turtle doves. GP an hour north, Gundog 30 minutes south. Nice. Yeah, I got a case on my phone. I got that metal ring glued to my... It's like 3M tape. It'll stick to anything. This little tripod is... I got it off the TikTok shop. I think it was $9. And that is awesome. That's all the further that extends. But I can stand this up and put my phone the other way and it'd be a little bit taller. It's nice. I used to use my fucking big tripod. That's just too tall. I use my big tripod when I'm skinning. Used to live in what? Petoskey? I never heard of Petoskey. Never heard of it. You goddamn little tiny fly. Land or I can swat you. Oh, you fucked up. Rugi is a little random. Petoskey. I still ain't never heard. I don't think I'm still pronouncing it right, but I still ain't heard of it. I have actually never been to Michigan. Not one time in my whole life have I ever been to Michigan. I've been right up by Michigan, but I've never been to Michigan. I think I don't know if we're gonna make it this winter. It'll probably be springtime, maybe. We go over to Casper and see Stacy's girlfriend. I like Wyoming. Wyoming's nice. We used to go snowmobiling in Laramie, up on a little snowy range. I'm going to bed early. What time is it? It's midnight. It's midnight. And the wife is leaving at 6:30, I think. Or something like that, or 7 maybe. So I got to be up at that time because the kids are going to be awake. Laramie is a nice little town. That's where the University of Wyoming is at. It's where the Wyoming, what are they? Buffalo? No. That's where the University of Wyoming's at. So that was a pretty good time. Early from my experience. Tomorrow night, if we start alive at fucking 6:30 when the football game starts. Jesus, if we stay on this late tomorrow night will be the new record live. 5.5 I think 5.5 hours is the record right now. Yeah, there's a hell of a rodeo arena in Laramie too. Lost Chance Community College. It is kind of a shithole college, but it's a nice little town. They got a damn good steakhouse downtown. A really damn good steakhouse downtown. And it was a college town. So back in my younger days when I was going snowmobiling all the time, it was kind of fun to go hang out there a couple times a winter. Beautiful and right on the lake. That's what I like about Yankton, South Dakota. When I lived up there, that's where I was born. When I lived up there, it was right on the Missouri River, right on Lewis and Clark Lake. In the summertime, there was always something to do. In the wintertime, it was boring. There was nothing really to do in the wintertime. We spent a lot of money at the bar in the wintertime. But in the summertime, we were always fishing or boating or something. Iron Skillet Truck Stop. I think I remember that. What's it like now? It's pretty much the same now, Acute. Still the same stuff. And all the kids up there will tell you the same thing. They love it up there in the summertime and they hate it in the wintertime because there's nothing to do in the wintertime. And the lake's all froze over. Cost a lot for land. Yeah, the lots up there that close to the lake and river are pretty pricey. I mean, you could probably get like a 2-acre lot. It's going to cost you about $80,000, $80,000 to $100,000 for 2 acres. And that's shit trees. You got to clear the trees out. But just because you're close to the lake and close to the river, they can charge that much. Because then people will go on there and build a $500,000 or $1 million house because they got a view of the lake They got to have an expensive house with a big deck on it so they can sit on their deck and drink coffee and look at the lake. In town, house prices were not bad in Yankton, about comparable to what they are around here too. But if you want a lot out west of town, out anywhere close to the river to the lake, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay quite a bit for it. But right now I think land is just crazy fucking priced everywhere. So no houses. Oh, that's nice, Ruger. That is nice. I'm just trying to find. I would love just fucking 10 acres. Just a measly little 10 acres. So I could build a house on one corner of it. Put me up a shop. A 60 by 100 shop or something. And then have a few animals. That's all I want to do. Some chickens. I think them miniature cows are cooler than fuck, so I want to get a bull and 2 cows of them. Million and up. It's crazy. Just because they're on a lake. I'd rather be in the boonies too, Brian. I'd much rather be in the boonies. When Stacy moved here, she wasn't liking being out in the country. It wasn't convenient enough. Now we're in town, and she's getting older, and she don't like a lot of people. Now she wants to go back out in the country somewhere. So that's why I'm trying to find an acreage. But right now shit is very much hard to afford. Unless you're a frickin' doctor or a lawyer. I make good money. And it's hard, it's even, I make 6 digits a year. But it's hard to afford anything around here. In town is handy, but the kids want to go to the pool. I want to go to the park, or Kason wants to go to his friends all lived in town. He could get on his bike and ride to his friend's house. Out in the country, we couldn't do that. We had to drive him to town all the time. But I'd much rather be able to walk outside in my yard in the middle of the night in my underwear and just piss wherever I want without having to worry about the neighbors seeing my wanker. It's the peace and quiet. I want to walk outside and not hear nothing but the fucking cows mooing. Or the coyotes howling. Now, I hear people driving by here all the time. It's nonstop. Lori, what's up? Yeah, Lori, that's what we're trying to do. If I can find a house they don't want, where I don't got to sell a left nut and a right arm to buy it, there's nothing that's real affordable. And I don't want a $3,000 a fucking month house payment. If I buy an acreage, that's $500,000 bucks. If I sell my house now, I'll have to pay it off first with what we sell it for, and whatever's left, I don't know. A $500,000 loan, I'm gonna be paying anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000 a month just for the payment. That is ridiculous. and I can't find any land. I was gonna buy land and just build a house. Just start. We'll stay living here until I get the other house built. Nope, can't find land at a reasonable price either. Everybody knows you're gonna build a house on it, so they're gonna charge you $100,000 for 5 acres. Stupid. Lori, the older I get, the more I get it. I want the peace and quiet. Peace and absolute peace and quiet. $469,000. How many acres was that with, Acute? Or was it just a lot? 10 acres? Around here, if I could find a house, a 4-bedroom house, there better be some out for that price, so there better be some outbuildings on around it too. With 10 acres for 469, I would really try. I'd really try for that. I know it sounds stupid, but yeah, that's what we're doing too. I mean, I got the company I work for. I could move pretty much anywhere in the United States. I could bid another job in a different plant, Arizona, South Carolina, North Carolina. I do believe we built a plant in Missouri. I could move to Missouri. I mean, there's so many different places I could move. Texas, Florida. But Stacy's parents are around here, and she don't really want to move away from them, and I don't blame her. I don't really have anybody here anymore. Since what happened out the farm, I kind of disowned my family. So I don't really have nobody. So we're just all we got Stacy's parents. Otherwise we could move anywhere we wanted to move. And I could stay working for the same place. We sold our farm with 5 acres, $225,000. That ain't bad. I can afford $225,000. 200 large prostate. I go outside 3 times at night. Stan, that sounds amazing. Oh, cute. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's long done and over with. I spent a lot of money and a lot of hours, and so did Stacy's mom and dad, rebuilding that house out there on the farm just to get screwed over on it. But it is what it is. $10 acres for $50,000. Damn, I wish I could find that here. 10 acres for $50,000. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. I'd have the electrical run out there. I'd have a well drilled. I'd have a temporary service put up, and I'd start building the house. Couple years, I'd be done. We'd be moving in, selling this joint and moving in there. Yeah, and the code here in Nebraska, I mean, I can do all the work, but I have to have a licensed plumber and licensed electrician sign off on it to be to code. Buy that and put a trailer on it. I thought That's what I told Stacy too, but I don't think we could all live in a camper or a trailer. It's too small. The way these kids fight now with this big house, if we're cooped up in a smaller place, it's gonna be even worse. Stacy will go bonkers. Absolute bonkers. Could you make on 10 acres, Ruger, could you make your payment on $50,000 renting that out? Would it pay for it? I don't know what land rent is over there per acre. No. $10 acres, so that's not big enough to put an irrigator on. Is there an irrigator on the land next to it you can run over onto it? Would rent for $260 an acre. Ooh, $260 an acre times 10. That ain't gonna make the payment. But you'd own another 10 acres. If one of the boys ever wants to build a house or something, Rugi. 50,000 ain't bad for. Like I said, if there was 10 acres here come up for 50,000, I'd own it. I'd own that in a heartbeat. $10 acres here, they're getting $80,000 to $100,000 for 5 acres here. So 10 acres, you're looking at 150,000. I just need to go find some old farmer and go talk to him and talk him into fucking sectioning 10 acres off and selling me 10 acres. If I was smart, when I graduated high school, land around here, just farmland's bringing anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 an acre. Yeah, hunting and stuff. That's if people know that you're going to be building a house on it. It's because in my county, it's 5 acre minimum. You have to have 5 acres to build a house on in Pierce County, and it's about $80,000 to $100,000 for 5 acres. Now I forgot what I was talking about. I don't remember. Next walk over, ran out of money, and now selling the rest of the property. No gravel pit. And that would be sweet. Finding some land with an old gravel pit on it. Having my own private pond. Woo-hoo-hoo. $1 million. Weird. That figures. That straight figures. $20,000 an acre. Yeah, I know it is hunting stuff. I know. That's why I can't bring myself to pay that. I can't bring myself to pay $20,000 an acre. That's just not. I can't do it. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Back when I graduated high school. Land around here right now, depending if it's irrigated or not, what kind of ground, you got sand or clay, anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 an acre for farm ground. When I graduated high school, that same farm ground was going for like $700 an acre. I should have went to the fucking bank and bought every goddamn acre I could get a hold of. I'd be a millionaire right now. Once it hit that fucking land boom, whatever it was, $7,000 average acre, I'd have sold everything I had and been living high on the hog. $93-acre farm just sold for $1,200 an acre. That was all timber. $1,200 an acre, so $120,000 ish. 93 acres. That'd be nice. I could do something with 93 acres. I could put some food plots in. I could put some soil acres, some CRP in, some shelter belts. Yeah, ground. Ground was the thing I should have invested in when I was right out of high school. If I could have bought it all, everything I could have, leased it all out to farm it, and at $700 an acre, if I'd have leased it all out, I probably could have made my payment. Because I'd have bought a lot. I'd have bought 1,000 acres. Well, 1,000 acres at $700 an acre. That's what, $700,000 for 1,000 acres. Why is it cheaper down there, Ruger? Just because it's all trees, no farm ground. Farm. Oh, I seen a couple ranches that were in like Montana, someplace. Real nice. Just fucking immaculate. And they had like it was a ranch, and it was like 1,500 acres or something like that. $21 million. There was 3 houses on it, the main house, and then a couple other houses for ranch hands. Rougher ground, hills with flat tops, a lot of timber. Yeah, but that sounds like like pretty country. That's where I'd want to live. Not the farm ground where it's all flat. Oh, the fucking chair's killing my back. Anybody want to do another shot before I get off of here? My buddy that I trap his ground, I trap all his ground, I hunt all of his ground. He said if he owned ground closer to town or someplace where I would rather build a house where it's more convenient for me to get to work and more convenient for like Stacy's daycare. He said if he'd owned ground in that area, he'd sell me some at a lot more reasonable price than what shit's going for right now. One more drink. No, hunting stuff. Now, I got a half a beer left. I've been nursing this one. I got a half a beer left. So at 3.5 hours, 15 more minutes, I'm getting off of here. We'll pick this back up again tomorrow night. Cheers. Getting warm. I got a half a beer left. I've been just sipping on it. I don't want to be hungover as a motherfucker tomorrow because I want to drink tomorrow night for the football game too. But if I feel like ass, I'm not going to want to. Half a drink. No, I got half a beer. Half a beer left. I might. Nebraska plays tomorrow night. Yes, Lori, 6:30. 6:30 kickoff. At home in Memorial Stadium for a night game. So we'll get to see a fourth quarter light show. If none of you guys have ever seen that, on TV it looks cool. I've been to one night game for the light show, and that is absolutely mind-blowing. It'll give you fucking absolute goosebumps. When you're sitting in that stadium and all of a sudden everything goes completely pitch black. And all of a sudden here come the fireworks and the red lights. Memorial Stadium. There's a reason why Memorial Stadium is one of the top stadiums in the country. That fucking place is awesome. And boy, does it get loud. The way they got that set up in there, and everybody starts screaming, it just focuses all that sound right down at the field. It gets loud in there. That's why they say Memorial Stadium in Nebraska is one of the most intimidating stadiums to play in the country. And Michigan is coming to our house this year. That's why I think we're going to be picked to win that game, and we better win that game. If we beat Michigan, we're going to go. I don't know if we'll beat Penn State. Penn State's going to be a tough one. If we beat Michigan, Iowa's going to be a walk in the park. But if any of you guys ever want to go to a football game where you get goosebumps when the music starts playing and when the people start screaming, Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska is where you want to go. That is an absolute blast. Yeah, Ringo, it would have been. Osborne's still there. He's there every game. He never misses a game. He's up in the press box. But Osborne is there every game. But yeah, that light show back when Nebraska was top dog, that would have been awesome. You've never been to a football game, Ruger? What? And this will be the very first game. Tomorrow night will be the very first game that Nebraska sells alcohol at the stadium. I don't think it's going to make much difference because everybody was tailgating before they come into the game anyhow. So everybody in the stadium's already drunk. But Nebraska has, what do they say? Nebraska has some of the best fans of college football. The worst fans in college football has by far got to be the fucking Colorado Buffaloes. Loyal fans, yes, absolute loyal fans. And everybody's nice to everybody. Don't matter if you're wearing... If Michigan's there and everybody's wearing, all the people wearing Michigan jerseys, the Nebraska fans are still just as nice to the Michigan fans as they are to everybody else. Nebraska doesn't have anything else to root for, Ruger. That's why we root for the Huskers. But Colorado, I went to a Colorado game in Boulder one time. And them fuckers are nasty. They'll fucking throw shit at you. They'll spit on you. They'll slash your fucking tires in the parking lot. That's why you usually left your car parked somewhere else and you took a taxi cab to the stadium. So if your car was parked there with Nebraska license plates on it, your fucking tires were flat when you come out of the game. It is ridiculous over there. I'd never been to a Texas Tech game, Lori. I don't know about them. But I know. Yeah, Colorado is absolutely nasty. Just absolutely nasty. And it's stupid because their football team fucking sucks. Their football team sucks worse than Nebraska. And Nebraska has sucked the last few years. And Colorado is worse. So they got no reason to be dickheads besides being pissed off because their team sucks. It's crazy. And the security guards won't do nothing to the fans because they don't want to cause a ruckus or a big fight in the stadium. They must live a shitty life. They do live a shitty life, Ruger. That state, you can only use live traps. That would be a shitty life just in itself. No footholds, no snares, no conibears. Live traps only. I would go nuts. I would go absolutely nuts. Oh, I got the fucking hiccups. Great. Yeah, serious, Ruger. That's Colorado's trapping laws. Live trap only. So they don't trap coyotes in Colorado because it is very, very hard to get a coyote to go into a live trap. That fucker's got to be damn near starving to death before he'll go into a live trap. Pound for pound. Well, it ain't me. Probably Rugi. Tomorrow night, I'm drinking more. Just because there's a football game on. I'm 220 pounds, and I'm not drinking, but I'm not drinking too fast. I think Puffin's a lot skinnier. I think I got all the flies dead. That's real nice. Geez, that's the first time tonight that the people in here has dropped below 10. Now there's only 8. But by the ounces, I got you beat. I'm only about 150. Jesus Christ, Rugi's about twice your size. I don't know who we lost. Somebody must have just been hanging out and listening and watching. Rugi only matters by size. Was that a fat joke, hunting and stuff? He's not fat. He's just got a a big fuel tank for the love machine. I mean height. Is the setting on or something? Brian, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe YouTube didn't like the title I put on my video tonight, so they're not pushing it out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But we had zero trolls in here tonight. One for the road. Rudy! Hunting stuff. Wait, I mean, you do got a big old fucking dome, Ruger. Cheers, boys and girls, if you're drinking one. Just enough left in that bottle for tomorrow night. It runs in the bloodline. I got a big head too, Ruger. I got a big ass head. I don't even know what my hat's set on. It's not quite out to the last couple of snaps, but it's close. Ruger has the biggest actual head that anyone has seen. I believe it. I've seen pictures. Buckethead got you beat. What? Buckethead. Like 5-gallon buckethead? Or like ice cream bucket head? Yeah, Bryce, sometimes YouTube, it depends on what you put for your title. And what I put, fuck it Friday, they might not have liked that. But, oh, cute sending me some properties. They might not have liked it, but I might not care. It was nice to have a break from the trolls for once. Because tomorrow night I'll put Husker football again for the title. And we'll probably get 100 trolls in here every hour. It's just whatever YouTube wants to push out. And they do, especially on the lives, they do watch the titles and the thumbnails. They'll not share your comments. What do you mean? Acute. What do you mean they won't share your comments? If you say something spicy, say something spicy. I appreciate you guys that are still in here. Say something spicy, Acute. Let's see what YouTube does. Renner, Buckethead. Always doing something dumb. Yeah, spice it up, Acute. You ain't gonna hear nobody in here yell at you. Let's see what YouTube does. Spice it up a little. It cannot be any worse than Ruger and Catherine going at it. And YouTube lets them do it. Cute. She's thinking, Rugers. Either she's thinking or she's typing. It's going to be a good one. It didn't show up in the chat. No, Ringo's not a troll, Brian. He's been in here before. I typed in that I want to be eaten. My dog's ass. That didn't show up in the chat. It showed up now. Not that type of spice. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what words YouTube flags. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. I know if you're on TikTok live and you say something about being gay or a fag or a homo, TikTok will shut you down right now. Instant. Yeah, if you say the word faggot on TikTok, you're shut down. Anything to have to do with any kind of racial anything on TikTok, you're done. Your live is shut off. And beat my dog. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something got said last night and YouTube was mad at me. That's why they're not pushing it out tonight. I don't know. I don't really care. I've had 10 people in here for 2 hours. 10. That's about 200 watch hours. That's fine with me. We have 20 acres. No reason to go. I would love to have 20 acres. Especially the 20 acres like you got, where you got deer just roaming all over the place. I would never have to leave. You got deer, you got fox. I'd never have to leave. I could trap all them bastards. Shoot a deer whenever I want. Uh-oh. Last swallow. Oh. Dropped it. Dropped it. I'm heading for the door for real this time. I am getting tired. I didn't get my nap in today, and I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. Rugy, you gonna be in tomorrow night? Everybody gonna be on tomorrow night? Kickoff is at 6:30, so I might be live at like 6:30 tomorrow night. We'll see. Maybe we'll wait till after the first quarter, maybe halftime. We'll see what Mom wants to do. Maybe Mom will want to go live. Maybe she'll want to do a joint live tomorrow night. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I only got one big tripod. We'll figure it out. Maybe she'll want to do buildable. I just seen that cute. I'm gonna go check this stuff out as soon as I get off of here. So maybe she wants to go live, joint live again. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll talk to her. I do need to buy her one. I do need to get her one. Well, I need to buy two, so I can just leave one here in my garage. The one I got, there's a piece on it that's broke. It's your birthday now? Happy birthday! I need to buy another one so I can have the one I got it's a little bit broken. It's a piece broken. Don't work like it's supposed to. I can leave that one in the garage. And get a better one, a newer one for out and about. September 6th. Well, happy birthday, Acute. Happy fucking birthday. All them shots we did tonight were just for you. Every one of them. Alright, guys. I'm going in the house. I got a tractor starter. I'm going in the house. We'll see you guys later. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Keeping me company. We will see you guys tomorrow night. You guys sleep well.